matter? Me say what be the matter? Oh, you want forget Ethiopia. Me say forget Ethiopia. Oh, you want what be the matter? What be the matter? I'm calling, I'm calling, I'm calling. 6 o'clock in the morning. Send him a text while I'm yawning. I'm calling, I'm calling, I'm calling. I said I'm calling.
Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So today we're gonna be doing this look. This is a blue look, and yeah, I'm just gonna be using these colors, this brick red shade from my Saharan 2 palette. So we're gonna be playing with the Juvias Place palette and the Morphe 35B palette. So I'm just using this brush. This is actually the replica for the MAC 224 brush, and I use that color from the Morphe 35B palette to just blend all of that as my transition shade. Then I'm going in with this black shade now. I'm using this brush from my Sylyne brush set, and I'm using that now to create the crease. Then I'm gonna go in with this brush and this color. This is a burnt brick red shade, I don't know, from the Saharan 2 palette, and I'm using that now to just blend out that harsh line, because we're not really going for that harsh line. So I decided to go in with that color and also that brush to just blend out all of that. Then I'm going to go in with my LA Girls Pro concealer, and I'm using my detailer brush from the Real Techniques brush set. Guys, this brush is my holy grail for cut creases. So I basically just follow the same line, the height from the first eye that I did, and to just carve up that area, the cut crease. Yeah, and then I'm going in with this flat brush now to just add this green shimmery shade. Like, this is like a what do you call it again, a pastel color, pastel green, and I'm just adding that to the inner portions of my eye, and I basically just press it in while the concealer was not wet, but while it was drying. So it basically, when you add the eyeshadow when the concealer is just a tad bit dry, don't wipe it, because if you wipe it, it's going to like look cracky, I don't know, but you have to just press it in when you're adding it when the concealer is wet, so it can give off this nice blended effect without looking like, I don't know, crazy and mucky and dry and all of that. Yeah, so I'm gonna go in with this blue now from the Morphe 35B palette, and I'm just adding that to the edges so that it can give off this nice transition, as you can see. And I'm using my Sylyne brushes. Most of these brushes that I'm using, they are from the Sylyne 12-piece brush set. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with this other brush, and I'm going to be using this navy blue color from the 35B palette, and we're just blending that to the outer portions of my eyes, the outer V, and yeah, blending it so we can have the colors nicely transitioning. And I just sped up all of that, and we're all finished with that part. So now I'm using my my foundation brush from the Sylyne brush set to just add my concealer, and I'm just using the concealer as a base for my face. Like, I was thinking about using the concealer only, but I'm like, let me just put in the foundation just to get everything nice and blended in. And yeah, my favorite brush, guys. Yeah, if you haven't seen that brush set, check it out, I'll put the link. And then I'm just gonna blend with it, and it does a perfect job. Now I'm gonna go in with my concealer. I'm gonna be using that to highlight the inner portions of my face, or the center of my face. Yep. Then I'm gonna go in with this brush, and you know what brush set this is coming from. This is coming from the Ovani 14-piece brush set that I got from Amazon for only $4, Amazon Japan. Yeah, and I'm just using that now to add the concealer, because I forgot to wet my my beauty sponge, so I'm like, oh, whatever, it's not really that important. Anyway, so now I'm gonna go in with this brush. This is the powder brush from the same Ovani $4 brush set that I got from Amazon Japan, and I love it. And guys, I'm using my what am I using? What powder? This is the Coty Spun powder, and I'm using that now to just set to where I highlighted. And this brush, guys, I'm telling you, it is so soft, and it picks up a good amount of product. It doesn't pick up a lot of the Coty Spun powder, so you have to just be, you know, very light hand. Don't be heavy, because if you go in with too much of the Coty Spun powder, it's gonna like be crazy. So I'm just going in with a little tad bit, and I'm just blending that and, you know, brushing everything across my face, the center of my face, because I want it to be nice and matte and also blended in, but not crazy looking. And the brush is doing an excellent job at distributing the product evenly, you know, to my face, and I love it. Yeah. So it's just blending, as you can see, and the reason why I'm just using this brush because I love it. My favorite brush from my Sylyne brush set. It's a jumbo powder brush, and I'm using that now with my Jordana pressed powder to just set the areas that we didn't highlight. Yeah, the perimeters of my face, so it can look nice and natural looking, like a normal face. Not crazy. And yeah, and I'm just using the same brush now to just blend out. If I added too much of the Coty Spun powder, I'm just kind of tinting my face. Can I say that? Is that allowed? Yeah. So I'm just using it now to just blend everything so it can look nice and neutral, and I don't look crazy, and I almost stick myself in the eye. But it's okay, I'm fine. I didn't stab myself in the eye, because the brush is too soft to do that. But the brushes can actually, you know, stick you in your eyes. Yeah. Okay, so now I'm just gonna be contouring my nose. Contouring, like defining my nose. Yeah. So I'm using this brush again, and this is from the same. So I talk about this Sylyne brush set a lot. I know, guys. The reason why I talk about these brushes so much is because I don't get paid. I'm not like, yeah, I don't. I'm just a normal girl on the internet. I'm not getting paid for anything. I just love makeup, and these brushes, guys, they're so affordable and they get the job done. Yep. So you don't need expensive Morphe brushes. Of course, I'd like to, you know, own some of the Morphe brushes, and I will own them soon or whatever, whenever I have, like, yeah. But these brushes are so excellent and they're so affordable. Yeah. So right now, see, I'm going in with another brush now from the Manji brush set. This is the contour and highlight brush in one. Yes. And I'm just using this my glam kit, my LA Girls glam kit, the contour shade or the bronzing shade or color, to just bronze my face a bit, and basically contouring, as you can see right there where you see that, you know, nice contour, my jaw. I'm just contouring that area of my face, and I naturally have, you know, my face is naturally like natural. I have natural contours. Yeah, mainly because I think when I gain weight, like my cheeks, or yeah, they just get like a little bit chubby. So, you know, and then the other parts of my face, they don't really get too chubby, but my cheeks get chubby. So it just creates that contour naturally. So I'm just working with my face. I don't have a problem with my weight. Yeah, I'm not like, yeah. But anyway, why am I so talkative? Yeah, I'm just contouring my face. Guys, I hope I'm not annoying anybody. Yeah, I'm just, yeah, being very expressive, because this is the forum to be expressive. Okay, so that's what we're doing. Oh, and I'm going in with my Forever 21 brush. This is one of my favorite brushes for blush, because it actually gets the product, doesn't get a lot of product on your face, and it doesn't make you look crazy at the end of the day. Because sometimes when you're filming under these bright lights, you can mess up, you can add too much blush. Yeah, and this brush actually helps to, you know, prevent me from going in crazily. And that's also the reason why I always have like a mirror, one of those magnifying mirrors next to me, so I can actually see my face, what I'm doing. Yeah, I used to love to like look into the viewfinder, but I kind of stopped doing that. And yeah, then I'm just going in with the same brush now to just go over anywhere that I think, or if I added too much blush or anything, just going over to just clean up everything. And guys, I'm just going to add a little tiny bit of highlighter off camera. I'm just gonna like tight line and all of that. Oh, and I'm going in with the blue now from the same Morphe 35B palette, and I'm adding that under my lower lashes. Yeah, I'm adding that to my lower lashes. Then I'm going to go in with some of that brick red, and just to tie everything in, I'm just going to use the brick red to just tie all of that in. And guys, this brush is also from the Ovani brush set, so I'm telling you, these brushes are amazing. They're excellent for adding everything like makeup. Yeah, yes, it feels good on my skin. And I'm just using this brush now to just define the outer V of my eyes, just to get it nice and, you know, yeah, nice and nicely shaped and all of that jazz. Yeah, and as I said before, guys, I'm gonna go off camera. I'm gonna add my lash. It's gonna be tight lining and a little bit of highlighter and my lip gloss, because yeah, whenever I do eyes like these, I don't think that you should go in with crazy ass lip colors, especially if you're wearing this like during the day, or you know what I'm saying, because this is something that I would wear in the day. But right now I'm in Japan, I'm teaching, I don't have time for these kind of looks to school, you know what I'm saying. But if I was in Jamaica, you know how it is, no problem. You can be whatever you want in the Caribbean, in the tropics when it's hot. Yeah. But anyway, guys, I'm just blending now, blending everything, get everything nice and blended in. Yeah, guys, and I'm wearing my hair. If you haven't seen that video, just posted it, so don't forget to check it out. I love this hair from NADULA, the Brazilian curl. You'll see me putting up, you'll see me, you know, in the hair after the video. I didn't have the video, I'm sure you saw it first. And this is my finished look, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I would really and truly appreciate it.